All right, you ready?
Ready?
Well, hello, guten Tag, ¿cómo está? Adios.
Adios.
All right.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Let's see, adios is goodbye. Um, this is Two Grooms.
In a pod.
I'm Cleo,
And I'm Shannon.
and we thank you so much for joining us today. Uh, that was nice, sweetie.
I didn't come in so
You didn't
hard.
come in so fast,
Right.
and yeah.
I took note.
You took note of yourself. That wasn't a critique for me. That was your own feedback for yourself when you were listening to the podcast.
Yes.
Yes. And, I always too have tons of thoughts about myself,
Mm.
but I feel like when I do those notes, sometimes I feel artificial. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like if I say, okay, sometimes maybe I'm not speaking as clearly as I need to.
Mhm.
And when I do, I feel like I'm a Southern Baptist woman at doing announcements at the church on Sunday morning, when she's like, giving honor to God, pastor, and friends. Oh, we are worshiped this morning. Please turn in your Bible to page. That's her elocution.
You're right.
Right?
Elocution.
She's elocution.
Yes.
It's elocution.
Enunciate.
Enunciation.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You have to pronounce every syllable
Yes.
clearly.
So that's sometimes how I feel when I'm trying not to give the people mush mouth. Sometimes.
Yeah. We tend to abbreviate a lot.
Yes,
Right.
but I think you get the gist of it. So,
Yes. You're very eloquent.
oh, you're too kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. Uh, so let's get into the episode. I think we have several things to talk about today. I've listed 10 things, so uh make sure I get through all 10. So,
Mhm.
uh I mean, I'm sure I'll
Hey,
digress a little bit.
we'll be talking. If you don't get through it, we save it for next time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know,
So we did go to Houston this weekend,
among other places.
among other places. We went there, started off to go for me to respond to a play at a
Mhm.
college in Huntsville, and then from there we said we might as well make a trip out of it, and so we went on into Houston,
Mhm.
and because I also wanted to see one of my students who's doing a show at Stages. A play called Mud Row that's performing there now,
Mhm.
and so if y'all are in the Houston area, I think the show runs until November 2nd. I would like to say that it's fabulous,
Mm.
but I can't tell you because the power was out when we went
Yes.
there.
It was
Unfortunately.
disappointing.
Yeah, it wasn't their fault. It was, what do you call it?
One of those
A
transformers or
transformer.
something
Yeah,
in a particular area.
had knocked the whole neighborhood
Yeah.
out apparently.
There were lights out and
Uh,
everything.
But I was just glad though that we could make it and I could give her her flowers
Mhm.
and just let her know that even though she's graduated, I'm
Mhm.
still rooting for her and proud of her and everything.
That's important.
Yeah, so it was good. We were rushing to get there.
Mhm.
Uh any comment about that? About rushing to get there?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm,
No?
no.
Is nothing to say
Mm.
about Shannon, we need to leave at a certain time. How much time do you need? Oh,
Okay, wait a minute.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay,
I'm
wait a
gonna
minute.
take a nap.
Wait a minute, Linda. Wait a minute.
What?
You didn't say a specific time.
I did
You
say
asked me a question
I
about
said we're gonna try to leave at 6. How much time do you need
to
to
get
get
ready.
ready? And you said, do you recall how much time you
Uh,
said?
about 10 minutes
You
or
said
so.
10 minutes. They know or so. You said 10 minutes. Because if you would have said or so, I would have woke you up
That was a
sooner.
little sarcastic. I didn't think you were gonna really hold me to it.
Well,
It takes time
I was trusting
for this
you.
sometimes.
Next time I won't. Next time it's going to be at least 20 minutes or more. So You did not get dressed in the 10 minutes you were allotted,
Well, I didn't
that you
get
allotted
up,
your that you
I
allotted
didn't get
yourself.
dressed, so it's a
It was a combo of things.
yeah.
Get up. Uh, 2 minutes later. It's time to get up. And then slowly gets up, sits there, comes back to the
I
world.
had to get I was somewhere else.
Yeah. And
So,
then go
actuality, it could have
shower
been your fault. I did not shower.
or whatever. It would took you long enough in the
I had to
bathroom, but you
freshen up.
did shower. Okay, well, fine. You freshened up, and it took you at least 20 minutes to get ready.
Mm, 15, 16.
Either way, you were late. I was like, I'm just gonna go downstairs and get the car, and I'll meet you downstairs.
Hey, what's 3 or 4 minutes?
Well, if that just happened irregularly, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Oh,
But if it happened all the time, it becomes a deal.
I'm feeling attacked.
You are not being attacked. We were just talking about the day. Did this
My
not
day,
happen?
not
We're
yours.
talking about the day.
Mm, okay.
But you promised you're gonna work on it
I am.
and try not to, try to be more
But you didn't say
concerned.
anything about when I was early.
And I appreciate it. You were early
I'm just saying.
to leave the house.
A whole
To,
30
to
minutes
leave the
earlier.
house, you were 30 minutes early.
And you the one who's like, "Oh,
And
okay.
I had to move the time up even, and you were like, "Oh yeah, that's fine," and you were prepared. So I really appreciated
Yes.
that. So it started the trip on a really great note.
Give me something.
So
Can I have
yeah,
something?"
so I'm giving you that. So I
Okay.
appreciate you.
Alright.
I appreciate
Mhm.
you. Hmm.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Don't be late no more. Uh, but something about while I love going because we had some good food, we had some good food.
We indulged.
We indulged because we're getting back on our business tomorrow.
Mhm.
So we were like, okay, hey, we don't get to come to Houston a lot, or we don't come to Houston a lot. And so there were some restaurants. We went to a steakhouse, Perry Steakhouse,
Did we?
and we indulged. Probably one of the larger bills I've seen in a minute.
Mm, I think that one was a record.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a
For
record.
a casual just
Not a special
right.
occasion. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a record because, well,
Mhm.
we had a variety of
We won't
food.
say
We had a, well, I don't think we should say.
Oh, someone indulged more than others?
Well,
If we're counting?
are we counting? So there was a tomahawk steak involved. There's a tomahawk steak involved. Listen, I buy tomahawk for the house all the time, but that's for us to share, and of course, there's not a market price
Ooh,
markup like it is at the restaurant.
talk about it.
So we had the tomahawk. Oh, let me put her on. Uh oh, it's there. Okay. Um, we had some tomahawk. We had filet mignon with
Yes,
scallops.
one did, yes.
There was macaroni and cheese.
Mhm.
There was truffle
Truffle fries.
fries, really truffle potato wedges.
Mm,
There was
2
a
desserts.
two
Yeah,
desserts,
re
both
really good.
bruleed. Uh,
Brulee, that's what I call oh,
that's what I
flambe.
think. I think flambe.
What it isn't that it what it's called? I don't know.
It's flambe. Yeah.
Right at the
What's the
table.
brulee part?
Isn't that a
I
I don't know. Isn't that a
don't know.
dish? Brulee.
I don't know.
I
Hey
don't know.
Siri, what does it mean for something to be bruleed? Everybody's Siri gonna pop up. Girl, never mind. She talking about bruises. Uh, so bruleed or flambe. I know it was definitely flambe. Yeah,
Mhm.
or flambéed.
Right,
Sorry,
right.
flambéed. Um, and that was like a ice cream with a caramel sauce that was tasty, a brandy caramel sauce,
Mhm.
a 10-layer chocolate cake with a tort, like a tart cherry sauce. And we didn't eat all that. Like we purposely knew we were gonna
There's yeah,
have it
stuff
to
still
go
here.
and
Yeah.
bring it back to the house, and it was an experience. And then we had money left on the gift card to an Indian restaurant called Karan's.
She was expensive too.
She's expensive, but we got a quite a bit knowing that we had that gift card.
We were just showing out.
We were showing out
We had an expensive lunch, expensive dinner.
because we
Uh,
'cause we had
what the
we
hell?
had the lamb rack of lamb appetizer with the lamb samosa.
Right.
We had 4 different naans.
Mhm.
We had
An appetizer, what was that?
well, the appetizer was the lamb
Okay,
chops and the
okay.
samosa, and then for main course we had lamb korma and chicken tikka masala
Mhm.
and rice. So I mean, mm, yeah,
It added up.
it added up. But we had a nice gift card from my lovely friend
Yes.
from our wedding gift. Yeah, we kept the gift card that long. We because we've been married over 2 years now.
Yeah.
So we used the gift
That was a
card.
gift that lasted.
It was, right? We used it once, part of
For
it.
dinner. Well, no, it was kinda lunch
It
then,
was like was it a lunch
because
or
we were going to a performance after that.
okay, so it was like a what was
Yeah,
dinner before show?
yeah.
So we had dinner on the whole like this time, the first time we used that gift card, we didn't pay anything out of pocket.
Mm-mm.
The second time, we had all that stuff and it took put a big dent in it. It was a very generous gift card.
Very generous.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Erotica and Felix, for that. My loving friends
Yes,
for that.
I love them too.
She
They need to adopt me or something.
she was a generous gift card. Um, yeah,
You have
so
such classy friends.
well, most of them. Most of them. So I do also want to apologize for something I did over the trip.
What?
I'm sure you can guess.
What?
I was being a little petty uh
No. Really?
about
Hmm.
see there Shannon and I both use CPAP machine, and there was Shannon said he forgot to bring the water up when he was bringing things up
From the
from
car.
the car. And I was like, "Well, aren't you gonna go get it? Because you said you forgot it, so you should go get it." And he was like, "I don't feel like going back down there now, so I'm gonna use this water out
Essential water, the
the drinking
electrolyte,
water."
right.
Yeah. And I'm like, "That's not good for your machine, it's not good for you. Why don't you go get it?" And he's like, "Well, I just don't feel like getting it." And I was like, "Well, if you don't get it, I'm gonna go get it. And you can't use it if I go down there and get it." And Shannon was just like, "Don't do
That's not how it works.
that. don't,
It really doesn't work
don't
like
do don't
that.
I was like, Cleo, who is this girl that I was being? So I
Because
apologize. I was just
okay.
being a brat.
'Cause we've been at that place before. I think
Yes.
and I forgot the water downstairs, or I had to run out to get it something. I'm
Hmm.
always forgetting something.
And I think part because for me it was like, you know, in my mind at the time I was thinking, well, you loaded it, so that makes it your responsibility to remember to unload it. And
That was your
that was my
reasoning.
logic
Right.
in my brain. So that's what I was going through at the moment. But after I took a couple breaths, I was like, Cleo, this is a team. And when one person stumbles, you don't just go, bitch, you tripped. You gotta pick up the slack. So I'm,
Right.
I'm just
Why does that sound so
I'm not I'm not
so negative?
I don't mean it in that way. I'm trying to be
I think I surprised you because I usually do go get it.
you were trying to show me something?
No, I just felt like, "Oh, my knee was hurting." I was just like, "I just can't put on
Well,
these."
you didn't say that. You didn't say that. If you would have told me, "Oh, I would, my knees hurting," it would have been like zero conversation about it.
I didn't
But it was just giving. I
I
don't
was
feel
lazy
it.
too, but
Yeah,
that was one of the reasons. 'Cause usually I would just go run and get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I apologize for my part.
I accept your apology.
Thank you. Uh, so, but one thing about traveling like that though is you get tired. Like I'm tired. Like I'm glad we had the experience, right?
Mhm.
But at the same token, I don't feel necessarily Ooh, I'm fully rested for work on Monday.
Traveling is a process. I think we talked about it before,
Mhm,
how the anticipation of traveling is always on a high note.
mhm,
Right before you go, it's like, "Okay, let's go." Get on the road, you're like, "I wanna get there, I wanna get there, I wanna get there."
mhm.
In one piece, that kinda stuff. So it's an excitement, that
Yeah,
kinda thing. But once you get there and you deal with the bags and the process of, you know, half unpacking or figuring out what you wanna do, what you wanna eat,
right.
getting situated, like, "Okay,
Mhm,
I'm kinda over it now, but hey, we're away from home,
mm,
something a little different," that kinda
mhm.
thing. But then near the middle or near the end of it, like, "Okay, it's a
All
lot."
well, it's like life is waiting for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Uh, and then if you try to make the most of the trip,
mhm,
you're gonna be tired when you get back,
yeah,
right? Because you're like, "Okay, we gotta squeeze in this, we wanna squeeze in that," like,
mhm,
um, I think it was for us, it was pretty go, go, go this weekend,
mhm,
for us, but, I mean, I even thought about squeezing in, calling a couple of friends, but then I was like, "Okay, we're already go, go, go," and it'll just be nice because we haven't really been out, on an extended overnight in a while, so I was thinking it'd just be nice just to be 2 of us
mhm.
to enjoy each other's company,
Yeah.
you know?
Sometimes when you're out, you wanna do a lot of things and, "Oh, let's put this in there. Let's see about that."
Mhm,
But when you think about it, like, okay, all the energy to do it, you gotta time everybody right.
mhm,
Who are you gonna ask to come over? How long is
right,
that gonna take? And
mhm,
at some point, like, okay, I'm ready to go back home now and just relax and
mhm.
just enjoy.
Probably maybe, like, on a spring break when I have and you take time off and we have, like, 4 or 5 days is when we can squeeze in more like, "Okay, let's see this person."
Mhm.
You just have time to pace it out
To
better.
plan, yeah.
But it was a good trip nevertheless.
Mhm.
There was flood warning, but it didn't flood, thank goodness, and,
It stormed,
all
but
is
it's
well.
because we saw the remnants of the limbs, trees
Yeah,
and the aftermath. You could
mhm,
tell there was a storm.
right.
Because my car looked totally covered with stuff.
Yeah, those little
Yeah,
branches and
yeah,
things
but,
there.
we luckily, we didn't have to drive in it
Mhm.
very much. It rained a little bit, scattered, when we were heading to, Houston for the first time, but
Yeah,
after that, it was pretty, pretty sunny.
yeah,
Yeah.
mhm. Now, Halloween plans, you were saying that, we have people coming over,
Mhm.
uh, like, Halloween's an event. At school, I told some students I'm gonna give them extra credit for whoever has an outfit that impresses me.
Mm,
Now, so you can't just dress up and throw on a wig and be like, "Hey, I'm here." I said an outfit that impresses
okay.
me for extra credit. So I'm looking forward to that.
No.
Um, you
So
know,
that means you gonna have to wear something or what?
oh, I'm wearing something. I don't know
Okay,
what I'm gonna do yet.
okay.
I'm gonna break out a wig, I think, most definitely.
Mm,
It's gonna be a wig day. Maybe I'll be an afroed wizard, or I was a real wizard last year, so I gotta do something different.
you can't smash up a costume.
I don't know, maybe. Put on my graduation gown and just be a graduate.
Mm.
That's
You're just gonna recycle something he already
I'm gonna
has.
probably recycle something. I don't have time to get too creative. And I don't wanna wear my Fred Flintstone outfit to work.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That'll be showing too much.
Too too much. Um, and we already have people coming over at 5 to bring their kids, and then we
Mhm.
have
It's a thing.
that's the whole thing, another friend's coming over to help give out stuff.
Mhm.
Is your friend coming to town? Is he
Yeah,
is he
he's
coming?
flying in from Baltimore.
He's flying in, and
Yeah,
he's gonna help. He wants to help scare people.
yeah.
We're trying to figure out a safe way to do it.
Mm,
We don't want any lawsuits, so we want him stationed outside in the yard before people start funneling in towards the
yes.
foyer, towards the door,
Mhm.
so that when he scares people, they can like run in the yard and like
Right.
run up the driveway
Yeah,
and not be tripping over each other. So we're trying to think ahead,
yeah.
but it'll be
We'll
fun.
we'll probably figure it out then
Mhm.
and adjust.
Mhm.
as we, as the night goes on.
Right.
Yeah.
But what did one of the neighbors say to you about the decorations and
That
how they looked?
he loves the decorations. Well, he and his wife.
Uh-huh.
And about every year they're like they want to see what we're doing because it always looks great,
That's
clean, and
nice.
exciting. So
It's nice to be able to we're not the most, at least especially me, the most chatty Cathy in the neighborhood, right?
mhm,
But yet, I think the way we express our, I guess, love for the neighborhood
mhm,
is through how we decorate for the holidays.
yeah.
Because people who are curmudgeons don't go all out
Mhm.
like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of comments just being outside in the yard. I'm playing around with the wires. I'm
Mhm.
like being a total lawn dad or
Right.
whatever. It's something I never thought I'd be, but I've gotten into a lot of conversations with people like that. Where'd you get those from? Or looks
Mhm.
really nice, or they just
Mhm.
chat and while they're walking their dogs or just exercising. So
Right.
it's
And
always different.
if I could be a little shady, I mean, I've seen a couple of our pieces appear in other people's yards, but it don't quite hit the same because it's not just about getting a piece. It's how you use the piece,
Yes.
right?
That's to coordinate.
It's how you coordinate the piece in the yard, right? The creative
Yeah,
direction has
yeah.
to be there.
Yes.
Okay? You can't just
Slap a piece in the
tap a piece
lawn and
up
like,
there.
oh, boop.
Right. And think a decoration make.
Yeah.
Now you just got a witch sitting up on the hill. No shade to the woman who got the witch on the hill, but it's not giving what it's giving, with our joint.
Yes.
Uh, you know,
And if it doesn't look right, we don't put it out
right.
or
If it doesn't look right, if it doesn't go, I've seen people mixing mediums. God forbid. You have animatronics, you have f- uh,
blow ups.
blow ups, you have one dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional.
Hmm.
You gotta coordinate these
Yeah. You
things,
have to
right?
pull it together.
And you got people who are doing mixed mediums
Yeah.
and they don't, it's not cute. It's not cute. We appreciate the effort though. It's cute. You drive by, oh, that's cute. Not better than us. But it's cute though.
We're trying not to be, decoration snobs,
Oh, total decoration
but
stuff.
when
But we
you
welcome
look at it,
everybody doing it
we're
doing it.
perfecting our own perfections a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I welcome competition to drive us to be better,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
To see somebody to drive by somebody's house and go,
Yes.
I like how they coordinated that.
Hmm.
That's smart.
Hmm.
Okay, we gotta step our game up.
Right.
I look forward to that.
And I'm not a copycat because I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah, we will not
I'll
no
never be like,
copycat.
oh, I'm gonna get that.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's not that. We don't want
Ah,
that. No, we want to tell our own story in our own way.
right.
I know we so old as fuck.
I know, right? Well, I think we sound like big kids because for me, I'm like, I'm excited about
Yeah.
Halloween and Christmas.
Yes,
Like,
definitely.
I never was like, well, I wanted to do that when I lived in Baltimore,
Mhm.
but I was afraid they were gonna steal my stuff.
Right.
It
I
wasn't a
mean,
neighborhood.
yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm halfway like that now even still. I wouldn't be surprised to come out there somebody done jack something, but, it'll probably be somebody from another neighborhood, not this neighborhood,
yeah,
of course.
yeah,
But that's the price you pay,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
But so far so good, knock
yeah.
on wood, nobody's done anything like that.
Yes,
Yeah, so
it's exciting.
it's exciting.
Yeah,
And we'll see if we're already buying the candies like we said last
yeah. You
time.
got a bunch of candy already.
Yeah, candy is stocked up, so we
L-
should be pretty good.
Last year we went through 8, 9 bags.
We
They're
went
like
through
big, giant.
we went through a lot of candy last year, but there was a lot of people coming through. There was
Yes,
a lot of people coming through.
and that was from your friend rationing at some point.
Yes, uh-huh.
She was like giving out one or two little small candy bar. I'm like, you gotta give the kids some candy.
Right, yeah. A part of me wants to get some whole bars
Hmm.
and give, like, 1 bar out or something, and just to get people talking. Where you get a
Hmm.
whole bar from?
Right, that's the house
The
right
house
there.
down there with they gave out the whole bar, right? Like, not all night long because we can't,
Right,
that's too
right,
much,
right.
but at least a few to start that
Yeah,
the chatter,
the chatter, right?
you know? Um, all about the drama.
But I don't think people realize it's really big in this neighborhood. There are
It
people that come out,
yeah.
and I've seen trucks full of hay with a bunch of kids, like it's a parade float. Just
R
bunch of kids in there jumping out, coming. I've seen, all the neighbors sitting out
yeah,
at the driveway,
I don't do that. I'm on a couch in the air conditioner. I'm not sitting out. I'm not sitting out.
but it's a big thing.
It's a
It's
big thing.
nice.
Like, and you drive into the neighborhood
Mm.
and people are lined down the street, not the street of the neighborhood, but the highway to
Yeah,
turn into the street.
yeah.
So you got cars that aren't even in the neighborhood
Mhm.
lined up, people like you going to a fair
Yeah.
and people are coming in.
I was shocked because when your friends told us that, I was
Mhm,
like, "Whatever,"
mhm.
and they proved us wrong.
But it's for real, for real.
Yeah.
Um, so looking forward to that. So
Mm,
just a couple of things is happening. Well, before okay, I'm gonna skip to number 3. I'm gonna go skip number 3 and go to number 4 because number 4 kind of has something to do with what happened when we were in the restaurant at Perry's. So we're at the restaurant at Perry's, and this couple sits down. They set us at at booth number 1. I heard her say it.
okay.
It was at booth number 1. It was the booth where you can stare into the chef's quarters in the kitchen and see them doing stuff. Couldn't really see them cooking,
Mhm,
but you can see them doing stuff. So we put our backs to that so we could see the view of the whole restaurant.
mhm,
And at some point, I think we're on to dessert.
mhm,
Somebody came in, this couple came in,
mhm.
and they sat there like this for a good 10 minutes, I felt. Let me just give you a hand. Like arm extended in the air like this. Man and woman, they're talking, da 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 da. Yes, blah 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 blah. He looked at the menu with one hand, whatever,
Mm.
and they just held their hand like this up in the air, and then she
Really?
she dropped it to like get her, to put her sweater on. Yes, I even took a little picture.
No, I saw them, and their hands were on the table together, but I didn't see up in the air.
You just see up in the air.
Uh-uh.
Let me give you a
If that's the same people we're talking about.
They were right in
She
front
had
of
a
us.
a a strapless dress on?
Look, hold on, I'll show you
You
this.
were taking a lot of pictures. You was just people watching.
Look, see,
Yeah, them.
look,
Yeah, that's what
elevated.
I saw. No, I saw it more on the table.
Yeah, but see, it's the hands were. I'm gonna show the camera. I don't know if the camera can show it. You see, the hands were off of the table like that in the air for like 5 to 10 minutes. I know that's a big difference between 5 and 10 minutes, but either way, it's still too long to have your hand not rested.
They're engaged. They're in love.
Is
Oh,
that what that is?
yeah, I
Is
think that's what it is.
that what that is? I was like, is that what
'Cause
straight
we're
people
like,
are doing?
"Hmm,
Oh, like that's.
I don't think I mean, if you're together for a while, like, girl, give me my hand. I gotta look at the menu. I
I
gotta
mean,
drink. I gotta
It's
take
okay.
picture."
Ain't nothing wrong with holding hand, but it's like you just that was a lot of.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
sounded like it was him though.
holding like this for a long time. I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody doing that.
right.
We weren't even doing that in the air for
No. Mm-mm.
Minutes.
Mm-mm.
No,
My hand will
that's a workout.
cramp up,
Yeah, my bicep is already starting to
tense.
tense. It's I thought that feels new, not engaged yet, like new. You're
Yeah,
trying to impress each other,
maybe it
and
was, yeah.
like it's new.
Yeah.
It's new where it's like they're laying on your arm and your arm's falling asleep, but you don't want to tell them to move because you're trying to, I can thug it out. As opposed to when you're with each other for a minute, you're like, my arm is asleep. I need to switch.
Right.
Yeah.
You're more worried about your comfort, but you still wanting to be
Yeah,
close,
you still want to be
but
close,
you're
but
not
you're not thugging it
pulling it in
out.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just thought that was interesting. I don't know. I just thought that said something about their relationship that it was to me new, a new
Yeah.
relationship, fresh relationship.
I I think that sometimes it's like, okay, it's new, but when they really realize this is the one. Finally,
Uh
this
huh.
is the one,
Hmm.
and I'm treasuring these moments that I've never
Oh,
had before.
yeah. That's
That
very
makes
true.
sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it totally makes
Yeah.
sense. But we'll see them in a year, and they won't be doing that no more. Not that they won't be holding hands, they will be holding it like that,
Right.
uh,
Uncomfortably, I'm quite
uncomfortably
sure.
and enduring pain.
Yes.
Now, do y'all agree with us? Feel free to disagree in the comments. Let us know. Maybe I'll even clip this part and they can tell us, in the comments. Okay, so some good news, I guess. I don't know if you heard this, but
Mhm,
Red Cross has lifted the ban
mhm.
that they have on LGBTQ people for giving blood.
Oh,
Now, for those of
I
you
didn't know
who
that.
don't know that this was even a thing, I'm sure there's people who probably didn't even know this was a thing. But for the last, as long as there's been, since HIV has been on the scene in a way, major way,
Mhm,
uh gay people, same-sex loving people could not donate blood,
mm,
because people just assumed the higher risk that you're going to be HIV positive if you were gay.
mhm.
The whole thing about it is, though, the reason why it was so dumb is because you test blood no matter who is the donor, right? If it's you don't just go, oh, they're straight, they're giving blood, we're not going to test it.
Right.
You test all the blood. So it was a kind of a dumb thing. And as a gay person, most of us were like, okay, girl, well, that's your loss. I mean, that's just one less thing I got to feel guilty about not doing.
Yeah.
So finally, some people have come to their senses
Mhm.
and lifted that ban. And I guess it's probably more so about
It's probably the supply.
the supply.
So when you really need it,
The straights
okay,
have declined,
alright.
are declining in their donation.
Right.
So they
So
need
it's
more.
so it's kinda like a backhanded, like
Compliment.
right, a back
A backhanded benefit
right.
or backhanded reverse, or what is it when you stop discriminating, but
You still discriminate,
you
but
st-
it's because of a need.
it benefits you more to stop discriminating than it does for
Correct.
you to keep
Correct.
discriminating. That's kind of where it's landed.
Yeah.
So good for you, Red Cross. I guess better late than never, girl. Um,
Don't do it again.
Speaking of just kind of going along the same theme of
Mhm,
HIV, uh, the Pop the Balloon show, the popular show Pop the Balloon.
mhm,
Uh, you know how they go along there. If you don't know, I'll describe the show for people who don't know the show. It's a YouTube show. It was started by some black creators. Other people have copied it. I think this black woman actually started it.
mhm,
But this version I'm talking about is some black gays
mhm.
and
Black gay man.
black gay men. So you have like a row of guys standing there, and a guy walks up, and he can either pop the balloon of people he's asking questions for, so the 5 to 7 suitors, or the suitors may pop their balloon based on how he answers the questions or how he responds to things. And so one of the questions the candidate asked them was, "What's your HIV status? Are you HIV positive?"
Mm.
Or not. And everyone online is like having this big debate about, is that a cool thing to ask? Now, what do you think?
Hmm. I mm, that's a very bold question for public, I think, because
Yes.
I don't think everybody's, out that way,
Mhm. Mhm.
and
Mhm.
it's just controversial for me because
Mhm.
most people, unless you're out publicly about your diagnosis,
Mhm.
you'll answer correctly. But there are a lot of people who aren't and who are gonna lie about it,
Mhm.
and that's gonna become an issue later when you sit
Possibly.
down and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, I knew you asked me this question, but
We're
let
on
me just."
national internet.
Right.
So yeah.
But I don't see anyone probably picking that person if you were asked
Mhm.
so publicly like that.
But maybe they would, but to me though, it's not even about being picked or not. It's about, a lot of people work in right to work states.
Mhm,
And a lot of these shows, these pop the balloon shows, take place in Georgia
mhm,
or nearabouts, and that's a right to work state. A lot of those kids are from Georgia. And if your employer found out about your status, they might fire you. right? They wouldn't say it's because of that, but they may fire you because of, they may fire you or whatever. And so while you should always want to know the status of somebody you're sleeping with, to ask it in a group setting like that is totally inappropriate. I think it's inappropriate. Uh I was reading one of the comments somebody wrote, "Well, you can ask if they're a top or a bottom, but you can't ask if they're HIV positive or not." And I'm like, "Well, you can't get fired if you're a top or a bottom, okay?
Yeah.
No one's gonna you're not gonna face mass discrimination." Uh,
Those are different types of
it's very
questions.
different. It's
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
false equivalencies,
Well, yeah, and your medical history is your personal medical history,
right?
and you choose to divulge that information to whomever you feel needs to know,
Yeah, yeah,
not the whole world to know, "Hey,
hmm right.
whatever."
So
So, yeah,
I
that
feel the guy who asked that question was disingenuous,
and
or young and stupid, or
yeah,
just stupid.
this young and stupid, I think.
Yeah. But it did cause a lot of interesting conversation online, so I do appreciate that, you know, happening, I guess.
Yeah,
Just to just talk around it, that the kids are talking about it.
I think there was an unwritten rule as I was coming up in I don't say coming up in this life, but,
As
in
you
this
were
life where you just assume everybody is,
Yes,
and you act accordingly.
yes, that's right. That is always the
Yeah,
best way.
okay.
But, the kids are raw dogging a lot now. I think the kids have regressed back to the '70s era
Mhm.
of sexual behavior, thanks to PrEP and Doxy and all this other stuff. I think they
Then if that's the case, why you
yeah,
need to ask?
uh,
Apparently if
well,
you're engaging
yeah,
in such behavior, then
true, true. Uh, so moving on. So I wanna ask you, how beholden should a contemporary artist be to something maybe they said 5, 10 years ago? Does it depend on what they said? Or, "Hey, it was 10 years ago, let it ride," regardless of what they said? What do you think?
I
That's I have so
it's kinda mixed a
uh
little bit in my head.
mhm,
Sometimes we're canceling people for some silly reason, then sometimes some people need to be canceled for, some of the egregious things they say. So,
mhm.
but who decides the limit of what that is?
Yeah, who does? That's a
So,
good question.
for me, I'm kinda mixed. I'm kinda in between, depending on what it is, how harsh it is,
Right.
who you hurt, how many people you've hurt, that kinda thing.
Okay,
So,
well, here's a I guess a case study for you.
okay.
So the artist Tyler the Creator is under hot water right now,
Mhm,
intense scrutiny for he's a black artist.
mhm,
Some people consider him conscious, kind of conscious
mhm.
rapper, but they've discovered some old school raps that he wrote years ago that were essentially very anti-black, where he was essentially some people allegedly he was celebrating swastikas and that kind of
Isn't
thing.
he black?
He is black, but sometimes when young black kids grow up in not black communities,
Mhm,
there's a lot of self-hate.
mhm.
And he did not grow up in a black community from what I understand. Uh, and there's a lot of, trying to fit in, not even sometimes not even though you black as night, not seeing yourself as black, that you're somehow different than the other blacks because you have somehow in your mind assimilated.
I think you have privilege
it-
that you don't.
You think you have privileges that you really don't have. Um, but so I think maybe he was living in some of that
Mhm,
when he did these, what people are calling allegedly anti-black
mm,
rhetoric in some raps,
right.
and now people are talking, calling him the carpet about it. Uh,
You've been out for a while. They're just
he's been
now coming up on what's
yes,
I guess
that's
things can be hidden for a
yeah,
while,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Because there are some other artists, rappers that had some similar things they were talking
Mhm.
about, like Eminem and
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hmm,
So when you So what do you think when you get somebody like him, this young man? I mean, he's probably in his late 20s, early 30s. Um, is he is a mea culpa? Is a hey guys, I'm sorry, I was young. Is that enough? Do people should people be burning his records in the streets like they did the Dixie Chicks back in the day? Like what's going on? I really dated myself with that one, but hey, I didn't get these gray hairs for nothing.
Just went back way back.
I went way back. It's back to the George Bush era of presidency, if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
Um,
Hey, yeah, I think we should treat everybody the same. If it's racist or homophobic or some sort of hate, then yeah, we need to hold them to it. Hold them to it. I
uh
don't listen to his stuff like that
Right,
anyway.
right, right, right. So yeah, he's definitely not going to lose any sales because of me. But I do think people need to ask about it. There should be a
Yeah,
conversation about it, and he should have the opportunity to speak on it.
yeah,
But it's and to say, hey, that was something I said then. I don't believe that way anymore. Or he can say, yes, I stand 10 toes down on it still, and then people get a chance to respond to him the way
yeah.
they want to respond to him.
Mhm.
But I do think I agree with you that it's worthy of conversation, and
He needs to
he
definitely
needs to
address it.
address it. He
Yeah.
should definitely address it.
Mhm.
Now, as of today's date, when we're recording this on Sunday, October 26th at 9:22 p.m., I don't know if he's responded or not. I haven't
Mhm.
done that research yet, but we will be looking into that. If y'all know, please post in the comments, post a link, and we'll talk about it at the next episode of the podcast.
But that leads into something else. Sorry, but because he's not maybe as popular of an artist for many, people are
He's
probably
very
like,
popular.
who cares?
He's very popular amongst the kids.
Yeah, I'm just saying though,
Yeah, yeah, not for yeah,
like like a
our age
Beyonce
group,
or
yeah.
Taylor, right?
Right.
They will be held accountable at a
At
bigger
a
level
bigger level.
based
Yeah,
on their
sure.
fame.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, they would be held accountable by people who don't even listen to them.
correct.
Right. Yeah, you're right. It would be beyond the fan. It would be a media firestorm.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Um, Speaking of media firestorms, Megan the Stallion has a new video out
Hmm.
called Love a Girl. There's a cute story behind this song.
Hmm.
An artist, a young artist, he's a producer named Jacoby, I believe is his name. I'm trying to see if I can find um Jacob Dior.
Hmm.
He produced just a track that samples Total's "Kissing You,"
Hmm.
and it merged it with something else. This other artist, I think he's a house DJ kind of guy,
Hmm.
and so anyway, he he put it out there, say, "Hey, y'all, who y'all think would sound good on this?" And all the fans were like, Meg the Stallion would sound so good on this."
Hmm.
And so people started tagging her, and it came across her page with somebody dancing to the track. She was like, "Oh, I love this beat." And she opened up the comments and saw that people were trying to tag her
Hmm.
to do it. And so she got in contact with him, DM'd him, and then boom, she made a song to it, made a video to it, which we have watched already. We listened to the song in the car today.
Hmm.
Um, and my initial reaction, because I watched the video first, and I love the video. The video is Meg Thee Stallion looks so good. She's in her prime. She's in her full womanhood. She's in control of her body. The song is about, loving a man who loves you so much, who's doing right by you, and he stepped up, so it makes you want to step up. And there's a lot of ass shaking in the video, a lot of twerking. I mean, a lot. But she looks good. You're not gonna have that ass forever. So she might as well twerk it off, show it off. Why she got it. Uh, so I say the song is like a B minus, but the video but the video makes the song an A to me. What do you think?
I think it's a C minus. The
The
song
song, uh-huh.
is just not hitting me at all.
Mhm.
The video is even worse. I think it's not classy. It's just another one of her sticks of just shaking her ass. And now it's like, uh, she's twerking the whole video, and it's like, I'm tired of seeing it. Like, there's no evolution with her. Like, if that's her thing, that's your thing. Stay true to it. But I'm over it. I think it's trash. The
That
beauty, she's a beautiful woman. She could do classier things to get a point across. So for me, uh, I got 2 thumbs down.
I feel like she's in her era. I'm just so flabbergasted that you went so hard at this video.
Yeah, I did. I
I'm really
hated it.
surprised that you hate are saying these words, y'all. I was not prepared for this. I am gooped and gagged right now.
I don't
Uh
think you are because you
no,
can tell when I like something,
but
and when you played it, I gave you like nothing.
I didn't know it was all this.
Yeah, I
Um
was being nice when you asked me,
yeah, you were a
but you
lot
could tell I
nicer.
wasn't like. I was like, next.
But here's my thing. This is every pop artist goes through their sex era, especially female artists. You have Madonna even go to have the sex book era. You know, Janet Jackson had the Janet era. You know, she even one time in her video, every time was a swimming naked. She had her titty was pierced on a poster cover, on a magazine cover. Like these women, the pop icons, do go through as some strong sexual expression.
I get that.
And so I feel like, yeah, maybe she could maybe add more variety to her music videos that she's delivering. At least, and maybe she has more variety, and maybe we're just only thing that's standing out to us are the ass shaking videos, but or to you.
I think they're just showing too much,
But I mean, it was a lot.
and it's just raunchy. It's just,
But
and she's actually saying pussy, and she's pointing to the
I
pussy,
feel
and
like you're
she's.
being such an old man right now
I am.
because we had Rump Shaker, and all I want to do is zoom zoom and a boom boom.
Yeah,
We
but they didn't take
we
all
had
of their clothes off.
They did.
We saw
The people at
Adina, right? But
the people at the pool. What's that pool? The pool guy with the nose, big nose, and
I know that was,
uh,
yeah, but
uh
and the
the
girls,
Easy E
I
and
get it. I didn't like
Too
that either.
Short and all like it's this is nothing
I didn't like
new.
that either.
This is nothing new. Okay, fine. You didn't like that then either. But I'm just saying. So let's not talk about like she's doing something new.
No,
You know,
she's
she's
not.
not doing anything
She's
new.
not.
But I understand you're saying you like some more variety
When
from
is there going to
her.
be a limit to?
I don't know. I don't care about your limit, but I would like. I would love to see some variety. I would love to see you to these people who think that's all you got to show them that you have more.
I don't want to see a naked woman talk about a pussy. I want her to allude to it sometimes,
I understand.
and sometimes less is best.
I understand. Sometimes,
That's all.
but she's a rapper. That's not what.
I totally get it. I totally get it. I
She's
thought it
a
was too much.
she's a rapper. She's a hardcore rapper. She's not giving you, you know,
She's not giving us
she's
innuendos.
not giving
She's
you
like straight up,
innuendos, right?
fuck your
Right.
man good.
I like it when he
Give
kisses
it
my
right.
lily pad
Right.
walking down the street. Yeah, no, she's not
She
doing
leaves
that.
nothing to the
No,
imagination.
she's not. Um, but I'm Megan. I love you. Um, I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you. I saw that it almost had 2 million views in on YouTube in like 2 days. In for 20, you know, 48 hours, which is good. I mean, considering her last single, I don't know if she got as much traction off of that. So it's I feel like it's a good like return for her. So I hope people keep supporting her. Either way you go, whether you like it or not, go play it, listen and watch it. It makes you want to get in the gym. I tell you that much. It, I want to get in the gym. And get
It
it
makes
up.
you want to make money to pay for it. Looking like that sometimes. Let's call it what it is.
I don't think she paid for that. I think that's natural.
Some of it.
I think she well, sure, you pay for a trainer. Maybe you had a couple of, you
Sweetie.
know, but I don't
Okay.
think listen, Imma leave it I'm gonna
Leave it
live
alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone. You don't know.
Some people are natural. I
Some
get
people are
it.
natural.
I
You
get
you
it.
don't know. Don't be a
But I
legend.
don't never see her in no gym.
You don't I see her you don't watch stuff enough. I seen her working out with her man all the time. In videos she's posted. You don't follow her like that. Sometimes what you don't see when you don't even follow her.
Okay.
Let's talk about
Sure.
let's talk about Renee Rapp.
Ooh.
I know you don't know her. She was in Mean Girls the musical. She's an artist. She was she in she wasn't in Dear White People. She was in the school college girls. She was in that college girl show on
Mhm.
HBO. But anyway, she's a singer. She has a very soulful voice. She can sing a lot of different stuff. And people asked her why doesn't she sing R&B, and she said she doesn't sing R&B because as a white woman, as a white person, people tend to try to elevate whites when they sing R&B, and she didn't want to be a part of that kind of like the system where the same song that a black person could sing, it'll be received okay, but then I'll let a white person sing it and probably maybe not even sing it as well as the black person who sang it,
Mhm.
but it charts better and gets more traction because they're white. And she said she didn't want to be a part of that. Not to
Mm.
say that white people don't sing well. That's not what I'm saying. But you know what I'm
I know
saying.
what you're saying.
I know you know, but I'm saying
Yeah.
the
I get
the
it.
the person who listened and looking for some shit to talk about. Um, So, what do you think about her response to that question? Is she being too woke, or is she offering a legitimate? Is she being a true ally and offering a real reason there?
I think she's being legitimate.
Hmm.
I I don't I wouldn't want her to if it's something she likes to do
Hmm.
and it sounds good, I think she should follow a path that interests her,
Hmm.
but I would not do it because of how the world is.
How the
That makes
world might
sense?
perceive
Yeah.
her.
If you
Gotcha.
put out good music, you put out good music. But I do understand totally what she's saying about a person of non-color doing R&B, which is, you know, mostly African American and brown people, right?
Hmm.
Um, she would be exalted and
Hmm.
amplified more than,
Yeah.
you know, a person of color. So I do get that part.
Mhm.
But I just I don't like when people not do things um to uh for those reasons.
Because you're worried about external
Correct.
things.
Correct.
Don't understand. I'm with you. I'm like, girl, if you got some good music and you give it to us.
Yeah.
Now we might we might talk some shit about it when it goes number one and be like, yeah, if so and so would have done that, it wouldn't. And be
That's I think that's industry.
bopping.
Yeah.
That's industry, girl. Um, but I appreciate the thought. And if she says her conscience doesn't want her to be a part of that system, and she got enough money in her bank account and she don't need to, fine. But I also think though the music does have to be good still, because
Mhm.
like you got there's plenty of people who did R&B music who were white who didn't necessarily soar. But I totally know what she means, and I do
Yeah. I get it.
agree with her that there's historic facts. I definitely don't think she's being too woke saying that. I think
No.
she's just being very conscious, and
Yeah.
in the end, you have to live with your
You have
conscience.
to be happy with the products that you put out
Yeah.
and what you're involved with.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
So we're gonna wrap this episode up in just a second. I want to talk about you know just what we're trying to do. We talked about what we did this weekend. We're
Mhm.
talking about what we're going to do in the future. I have started listening to some motivational podcasts in the morning. I was starting to think about like, how do I start my day? I'm trying not to start my day on social media. I'm trying to start my day with the email. I'm trying to start my day either with music I like or with, a positive, kick your ass kind of motivational thing. I'm listening on one of the podcasts. There's a podcast that's just a collection of motivational speeches this person has accumulated. It's almost like a collage of speeches and sentences and things about just discipline, motivation, working through the hard times, nobody's coming to save you, blah, 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 all that stuff. So I've been listening to that, trying to get that into my head, feeling like, okay, we are what we consume. And if I try to consume more of that kind of stuff,
Mhm,
maybe it'll just seep into me and all of a sudden I'll have those kind of that fire is
mhm.
in me all the time.
Yeah,
I don't know, that's something I'm trying.
we did talk this weekend about some self-motivation things
Yeah.
or s
Mhm.
we had a lot of self-reflections, and
Mhm.
we talked about some things, so for me, I see a motivation all around me all the time.
Mhm.
You know, I hear you in the room getting yourself together for the morning, and I hear the music and some of the messages, and like, okay, okay, I'm listening too,
Mhm. Mhm.
but I'm definitely blocked.
Mhm.
My motivation is blocked somehow because even in my office when I go to work, get up early, and I see people just walking, exercising in the neighborhood. I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm going to do that later. Just give me a
Mhm.
couple hours. At lunch, I'll do it,
Mhm.
but I'm totally blocked. I can't
Mhm.
motivate myself into action,
Mhm.
and I can't figure it out. Maybe it's not for me to figure out. So, I talked about we
Mhm.
talked about, counseling and
Yeah.
reaching out and
And also sometimes just doing it, just physicalizing the thing, not waiting for it to feel right, but just doing it. Like just accepting the fact that I'm never going to want to do this. Maybe I'll never want to do this. Maybe I'll never wake up like, "Oh, yep, let's go walk. Let's go stretch." It'll never come in like that, and it's just going to be it's like brushing your teeth. I don't think you ever go, "Woo, I love brushing my teeth. Let me go brush my teeth." No, you brush your teeth because you know they're gonna fall out your mouth if you don't, and you're vain and you don't want to lose your teeth. And so it's like just treating the other shit that you know you need to do like
mhm,
I just need to go walk. Regardless of the why, I need to go walk because it's good for me. And if I don't, I may die early. And just go. I think that's kind of where we are now. With like I told Shannon to keep me honest with my stretching because I want to do 90 days of stretching in a row. There's certain things I had gotten in physical therapy that really helped me. That even after it helped me, I still wasn't doing consistently because it was just easier to not do them. And so now I'm like, okay, I need some accountability. I want to do these things for 90 days in a row
mhm.
because I just want to feel the change. I want to feel better. I want to be better in my body. We talked about this stuff. And so
Yeah.
I just want you all to know that, everybody, you're probably struggling with something, vaping, cigarettes, uh, eating, exercise, addiction or something, whatever. Sometimes we're all on the struggle bus with something. But sometimes you just gotta step into the thing
Mhm.
and not wait for inspiration or feel
Yeah.
goodness because
I
that
mean,
may not happen.
yeah, it sounds great. And I think all of us wants to, want to look good, feel good, do better,
Mhm.
s- you know, all of that stuff. For me, it's just been hard to put it into action and just, okay, get up, get out of this chair, go walk, go do this. So there's something else I need to um, tap into to, I guess, cover what's
Yeah,
my
that's what I was
lack of
telling you.
action.
That's what I was telling you, like,
Yeah. So,
that's fine, so but do something in terms of like, well, I can't figure out why I wanna walk. Well, then go talk to somebody. Telehelp. Like, talk to a therapist about it. But what we can't do is just stay frozen. When my students come in, like, "I don't know what to do. I was late on the paper. I didn't go to class." Then I just didn't go to class, and I stayed in my room all day, and I just didn't do anything.
mhm.
And it's like, "Well, girl, you got to do something.
That's
You
the problem.
you gotta do
I
something,
know, I
girl."
know, I know, but it's easier said than done. But I think that's the problem. Like you get stuck, and I feel stuck
Mhm.
with a lot. to
Mhm.
get in my head, and because you'll ask me what I do today, there are times when I'm like, "Damn, I didn't really do anything but work."
Mhm.
And,
And that's fine.
and work could be light or work could
Mhm.
be, very, excessive, but there are times when I just can't verbalize it because it's like it happened and it just rolled off of me, so my thought processes weren't, like,
Mhm.
tapped in. So I just don't feel tapped in a lot, and
Mhm.
I know I need to talk to someone about it
Yeah.
to f to get that motivation, to get that whatever that is, that blockage that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, Imma try to lead by example. Hopefully, maybe that'll help motivate you too, 'cause, one of us gotta be able to do it. So,
I guess
that's the journey.
yeah, yeah.
That's the journey. Well, thank y'all for listening to the podcast.
Thank you for be for being here again
This
with
is
us, being late and
episode
everything.
episode 38.
Oh, wow.
We hope y'all have a great week. Be good to yourself,
And to others.
and to others, and, take care of yourself, whatever
Mm,
that means. Take care of yourself.
yeah,
Take care of yourself.
I am. I will,
Alright.
for sure.
Love you.
Love you too.
Love y'all. Thanks
Yeah.
for listening. This has been Two Grooms.
In a pod,
I'm Cleo,
and I'm Shannon.
and we will see you guys next time.